Recording in progress.
Yeah, it's on my other device. Do you want it to?
I know.
Good evening. We will call the Auburn City Council meeting for Monday, July 21st, 2025 to order, and we will begin with a land acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge the federally recognized Muckleshoot Indian tribe, the ancestral keepers of the land we are gathered on today. We thank them for their immense contributions to our state and local history, culture, economy, and identity as Washingtonians. Tonight's City Council meeting will be held both in person and virtually. Now, if you'd all please rise and join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. And Sean, will you please call roll?
Deputy Mayor Rakes.
Here.
Councilmember Ammer.
Here.
Councilmember Baldwin.
Here.
Councilmember Clinton Taylor.
Here.
Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Here.
Councilmember Trump Manuel.
Excused. All right. We do have one. Oh, did you call Councilmember Sturgis?
Here.
Councilmember Sturgis.
Thank you. All right, we do have one proclamation this evening, so I'm going to move over to the podium for that. And I will ask that Julie Kruger, our Parks, Arts, and Recreation Director, and Matt Jennings, our Chair of the Parks Board, please come forward. Mayor's proclamation. And I'm going to say Parks, Arts, and Recreation numerous times in this tonight. Whereas Parks, Arts, and Recreation is an integral part of our communities throughout this country, including the city of Auburn. And whereas Parks, Arts, and Recreation promote time spent in nature, which positively impacts mental health by increasing cognitive performance and well-being, and alleviating illnesses such as depression, attention deficit disorders, and Alzheimer's. And whereas Parks, Arts, and Recreation encourage physical activities by providing space for popular sports, hiking trails, fitness classes at the community center, and many other activities designed to promote active lifestyles. And whereas Parks, Arts, and Recreation is a leading provider of healthy meals, nutrition services, and education at the Auburn Senior Activity Center. And whereas Parks, Arts, and Recreation programming and education activities such as the Rec Teen Center, youth sports, and food education are critical to childhood development. And whereas Parks, Arts, and Recreation increase a community's economic prosperity through increased property values, expansion of the local tax base, increased tourism through Auburn's large-scale events, the attraction and retention of businesses, and crime reduction. And whereas our parks and natural recreation areas ensure the ecological beauty of our community and provide 37 developed Auburn parks, 4 open spaces, and 12 special use areas for children and adults to connect with nature and recreate outdoors. And whereas the U.S. House of Representatives has designated July as Parks and Recreation Month. And now, therefore, I, Nancy Backus, Mayor of the City of Auburn, do hereby proclaim July 2025 as Parks, Arts, and Recreation Month in the City of Auburn, and do hereby commend our Parks, Arts, and Recreation staff for the impact they make in our community. Dated this 21st day of July 2025. And who would like to receive the proclamation? Matt? Thank you so much for being part of our program and being the chair of the board. Did you have anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, I just had a couple things to
Please.
say. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Mayor Backus. I'm honored to accept this proclamation on behalf of the Parks and Recreation Board. Auburn parks are more than open spaces. They're where our community connects, from summer sounds to kids' summer stage live music to our farmers market, party on the plaza, fitness in the park, and our beloved Pet Palooza. Our Parks and Recreation team brings people together through wellness, creativity, and fun. We're excited about some of our newer projects, like the Postmark Center for the Arts, which offers a diverse range of artistic and cultural experiences for the community, and a new downtown park currently under development, which will soon offer a beautiful and exciting gathering space right in the heart of downtown. The new Cedar Lanes Bike Park is another great example. Its pump track and mountain bike skills area have become a go-to destination for riders of all ages. Whether it's exercise, music, markets, or art, these experiences strengthen the fabric of Auburn. Thank you for recognizing the important role that Parks and Recreation plays in making our city vibrant and connected. Thank you.
I don't have much to add. Matt said it beautifully. I will assure you, even though it's July is our Parks, Arts, and Recreation Month, we do celebrate year-round in the Parks Department and the offerings that we give to the community. So I will make a shameless plug if anybody has not already picked up their July Parks, Arts, and Recreation Month calendar. Lots of free stuff to do. It's on our website, on our social media sites, and we've been blasting it out to the community. But thank you very much. Our team loves the Auburn community, and to support it by delivering amazing park, art, and recreation programs is our pleasure. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We are very fortunate to have such an active Parks and Recreation Board and such a great team leading Parks, Arts, and Recreation. All right, we will move to appointments. Tonight we have 4 appointments. The first one is to the Auburn Tourism Board. City Council to approve the appointments of Jeannie Alexander, Kenya Chavez, Jacob Plansich, and Taj Wallace to the Auburn Tourism Board for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027. Is there a motion to approve the appointments?
I'll make a motion to approve the appointments.
Councilmember Sturgis?
Yes, I would like to make a motion to approve the appointments.
Thank you. Is there a second? Deputy Mayor Rakes?
I'll second that, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Sturgis?
The recommended action is that we approve the appointment of Jeannie Alexander for the, there's more. Kenya Chavez, Jacob Plansich, and Taj Wallace to the Auburn Tourism Board for a 3-year term, which would expire on December 31st, 2027.
Thank you.
Excited.
Are there any questions or comments from council? All right. All those in favor of the appointment of Jeannie Alexander, Kenya Chavez, Jacob Plansich, and Taj Wallace to the Auburn Tourism Board for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. Motion passes. Next is for the Human Services Committee. City Council to approve the appointment of Ashley Samuel to the Human Services Committee for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027. Is there a motion to approve? Councilmember Ammer.
I make a motion to approve the appointment of Ashley Samuel to Human Service for a 3-year term, expire December 31st, 2027.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Baldwin.
I'll second.
Thank you. Councilmember Ammer.
First of all, I want to say to her, welcome here in Auburn. We appreciate you, and we really think we're so happy to have you volunteer in Human Service Committee. I think she's sitting over there. That's my guessing.
All right. Are there any questions or comments? All those in favor of the approval of the appointment of Ashley Samuel to the Human Services Committee for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. The motion passes. Excuse me. Next is the Lodging Tax Advisory Committee. City Council to approve the appointment of Ronald O. to the Lodging Tax Advisory Committee for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027. Is there a motion? Deputy Mayor Rakes.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to approve The appointment of Ronald O. to the Lodging Tax Advisory for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Clinton Taylor.
I second that motion.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Rakes.
I think it's great anytime we have anybody to volunteer for these committees, and reading about them, I think they're going to do a very good job.
Thank you. Questions or comments? All those in favor of the appointment of Ronald O. to the Lodging Tax Advisory Committee for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. The motion passes. And finally, for the Planning Commission, City Council to approve the appointment of A.J. Gannison to the Planning Commission for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027. Is there a motion? Councilmember Ammer.
I make a motion to approve the appointment of A.G. Kenty to the Planning Commission for 3 years term will expire on December 31st, 2027.
Thank you. Is there a second? Deputy Mayor Rakes.
I'll second that, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Ammer.
First of all, I want to say I heard all good things about him from the chair, Planning Commission, the chair. She really is so excited to have him, and I want to say thank you to the Kent, who's former Planning Commission, who had to step down for health. So we are so excited. I know the Planning Commission is so happy to have him.
Thank you. Questions or comments from council? All those in favor of the appointment of A.J. Gannison to the Planning Commission for a 3-year term expiring December 31st, 2027, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. Motion passes. Sean, do we have any agenda modifications tonight?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. We will move to audience participation. This is the place on the agenda where the public is invited to speak to the City Council on any issue. They can be in person or submit written comments. Did we receive any written comment tonight, Sean?
Yes, Your Honor. The City Clerk's Office received comments from Darwin Sorensen and Mark Selich.
Thank you. And did we have any requests for online remote comment?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, then we will move to in-person comment. If you have comments that you would like to make this evening, we ask that you please go to the podium, give your name and city of residence for the record, and please limit comments to 3 minutes, and there will be a clock that Sean will start once your comments begin. Is there anyone that would like to speak this evening? Anyone that would like to speak, please come forward. Name and city of residence for the record, please.
Virginia Haugen, Auburn. Kudos to Parks. I always was a little jealous of the people who got to be on the Parks Board. What a wonderful thing to be able to be on a Parks Board in your free time. But I was on the City Council at the time, and I was looking at the figures, and if they heard me talk about what a tightwad I am about money with the parks, they wouldn't like me at all, and they wouldn't want me anywhere near that Parks Board. But wonderful people and great work that they do. Very proud. I'm very proud of the fact that we have a council member who has had a great tragedy in her life. She continued to serve the city of Auburn on the city council. I'm very proud to know that council member, and I'm very proud of the fact that she continued to do the work that she agreed to do for us, the citizens here in Auburn. In the meantime, it's election time, and we keep hearing these words, accountability and transparency. I hope that we can expect each and every council member in this room tonight to be accountable, transparent. I could name some ladies in particular who are quite transparent. When they have something to say, they speak loud and clear into that microphone. We appreciate that a lot, because if we can't hear what you say, then it's not transparent. The mayor always speaks directly into our microphone, and now, having been behind one of those, I watch for the people who forget to turn it on. Because if you don't turn it on, we can't hear one word you says. And then you're not accountable, and you're not transparent. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak this evening? One final time, is there anyone else that would like to speak this evening? All right, we will move on. Do we have any correspondence this evening, Sean?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Council Ad Hoc Committee reports. Council Rules of Procedure Ad Hoc Committee is chaired by Councilmember Baldwin. Are there any updates, Councilmember Baldwin?
No updates this week, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, moving to the consent agenda. All matters listed on the consent agenda are considered by the City Council to be routine and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed. Is there a motion? Deputy Mayor Rakes.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Clinton Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. I second that motion.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Rakes.
The consent agenda for this time period is minutes from June 16th, City Council meeting, minutes from June 23rd, study session meeting, minutes from July 14th, study session, and claims and vouchers is listed on your agenda.
Thank you. Councilmember Baldwin, any comment from the Finance Special Focus Area?
The one question asked was answered by staff. Nothing to add. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from council or any items on the consent agenda that you would like considered separately? All right. All those in favor of the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, please say no. All right, we have no unfinished business or new business. So moving to ordinances, ordinance number 6980, an ordinance adopting the city's amended 2024 comprehensive water plan. Is there a motion? Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve ordinance 6980, please.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Baldwin.
I'll second.
Thank you. Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. In 2024, the Comprehensive Water Plan that was adopted by City Council by way of City Comprehensive Plan through Ordinance 6960 on December 16, 2024, requires revisions reference tables describing the water right held by the city for the Brownwood satellite water system, as well as updates to the city's water reservoir storage analysis. Following a request from the city of Algona to purchase additional storage to meet their water system planning needs, Ordinance 6980 adopts the amended 2024 CWP prior to it being submitted to the Washington State Department of Health for final approval.
Thank you. Questions or comments? All those in favor of ordinance number 6980, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. Ordinance number 6980 passes. Ordinance number 6983, an ordinance amending sections within Chapter 10.42 of the Auburn City Code related to the use of automated traffic safety cameras to detect traffic violations. Is there a motion? Pardon me. Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to approve ordinance 6983, please.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Baldwin.
I'll second.
Thank you. Councilmember Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. This ordinance updates Auburn City Code Chapter 10.34 to align with recently updated state law and provides for automated traffic safety cameras to enforce speed limits outside of school zones at locations meeting state requirements.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Councilmember Baldwin.
Just to add, for folks out in the community, there will be a 30-day warning before any enforcement actions take effect. So if you're speeding in one of the areas where the new safety cameras will be, you will get a warning in that 30-day window. But I do think this will be something beneficial for the community in that it's going to allow us to have traffic enforcement in areas and allow our police officers to be focused on bigger things. So everyone, follow the law. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Are there any other questions or comments? All those in favor of ordinance number 6983, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. Ordinance number 6983 passes. Moving to resolutions, resolution number 5840, a resolution setting a public hearing to consider the vacation of city right-of-way located within a portion of the northwest corner of First Street Northwest and B Street Northwest within the city of Auburn, Washington. Is there a motion? Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to adopt Resolution 5840, please.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Sturgis.
I second.
Thank you. Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. This resolution will set August 18th, 2025 as the date for the public hearing considered the vacation of right-of-way located within a portion of the northwest corner of First Street Northwest and B Street Northwest.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? All those in favor of resolution number 5840, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. Resolution number 5840 passes. Moving to resolution number 5844, a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with KGCAL Sumner Meadows LLC related to the previous boundary adjustment within the city of Sumner. Is there a motion? Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
It's all the public works tonight. I love it. Okay. I do, Mayor. Thank you. I move to adopt Resolution 5844, please.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Baldwin.
I second.
Thank you. Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. This resolution will allow the completion of improvements to an existing driveway to Auburn's property located in the city of Sumner. This will provide adequate access to the sand salt facilities used to maintain Lake Tapps Parkway during inclement weather events and meet the terms of the previous approved boundary revision between the cities of Sumner and Auburn agreed to in Resolution 5371.
Thank you. Questions or comments from council? All those in favor of resolution number 5844, please say aye.
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 All opposed, please say no. Resolution number 5844 passes. Resolution number 5846, a resolution authorizing the mayor to sign the King County Regional Interlocal Agreement enabling the city to receive its share of the opioid settlement funds. Is there a motion? Councilmember Ammer.
I make a motion to adopt resolution number 5846.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Sturgis.
Second.
Thank you. Councilmember Ammer.
This resolution will allow OAC keep extra admin fund for future use. It's helped them stay running long terms and allowed us to update the agreement if needed.
Is that 5846?
Yeah, I shorted.
Okay. All right.
I made it short.
All right.
It will be only, we will only amend the section 6F to allow, yeah.
Great. All right. Are there any questions or comments? All those in favor of resolution number 5846, please say aye.
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 All opposed, please say no. Resolution number 5846 passes. Resolution number 5847, a resolution adopting the City of Auburn Automated Traffic Safety Camera 2025 Program Expansion Study and Program Overview Study, and affirming that speed enforcement with automated traffic safety cameras at the locations recommended in the study is consistent with state law. Is there a motion? Councilmember Clinton Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. I move to adopt resolution number 5847.
Thank you. Is there a second? Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
I second, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Clinton Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. This resolution supports the goal to reduce and eventually eliminate serious injuries and fatal crashes. The city is expanding its automated traffic safety camera program to include speed enforcement at 3 locations identified in the study proposed to be adopted with this resolution.
Thank you. Questions or comments from council? Councilmember Baldwin.
Yes, for folks who missed the study session where staff went through a great review of those locations, the 3 sites that are being explored are eastbound Auburn Way South between R Street Southeast Bridge and Muckleshoot Plaza intersection, eastbound 15th Street Northwest between M Street Northwest and Ron Crockett Drive, and southbound A Street Southeast between 17th Street Southeast and 21st Street Southeast. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor of resolution number 5847, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no. Resolution number 5847 passes. All right, we have come to the mayor and council member reports. At this time, the mayor and city council may report on significant items associated with their appointed positions on federal, state, regional, and local organizations. We will begin with Deputy Mayor Rakes.
Thank you, Mayor. I have no report tonight.
Thank you. Councilmember Clinton Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. Had an opportunity to attend Celebrate 18 event on Saturday. If you haven't had a chance in the past to attend that event, I would highly recommend it. These are young ladies who are aging out of the foster system every year, and so they hold a celebration for them, as well as acknowledging some of the young ladies who graduated from high school this year, and then as well as some who are on their way to college. They also celebrate some of the birthdays, and so they get a chance to get dressed up. They get massages and makeups and manicures, and it's just really a great opportunity to celebrate some of our young people in the community who have experienced the foster care in different spaces in different ways, but these are young people that are aging out of the system, and so this is a celebration for them as they're transitioning into the next phase of their life.
Thank you. Councilmember Tracy Taylor.
Thank you, Mayor. Last week I attended the Sound Cities Association. I serve on the as an alternate on the Regional Transit Committee. We heard from staff on Metro's I-Line, which is really exciting for Auburn, so we're looking forward to that and when they start to break ground. We also heard about their plans, of course, getting ready for World Cup. So next year we're going to see a lot of soccer fans placed down here in Auburn and making their way on our Metro lines up to the city of Seattle. Also, I want to give kudos to the raceway, the NHRA this weekend. It was awesome to see all of the spectators in our city and taking in the races, and what a perfect day yesterday for that. Not so fast on the track, but still pretty cool to watch, especially on TV and seeing all of the Auburn and seeing all of our city represented. So thank you, Mayor.
Oh, they set track records and world records yesterday.
Definitely. With the cooler temperatures, it really helped. So very cool.
Yes. Councilmember Sturgis.
Yes, over the last couple weeks, this weekend was an exciting weekend, it sounds like. So had the opportunity to attend the See You Later Foundation's golf tournament. It's an awesome, very special event for that organization. They are a hyper-local organization that's similar to Make-A-Wish, but they serve families right here in the South Puget Sound and in Oregon with making sure that the families can have fun. And also basic necessities that they may need due to medical bill challenges. So it was really a great way at Auburn Golf Course, seeing everybody come out. It was a blast. And seeing everybody's favorite sports teams. I learned about a rugby team that I never knew about before, so that was pretty cool. But the Auburn Food Bank, we had the luau. They had their luau, their annual fundraiser. It was a wonderful night. Got to meet a lot of fantastic people out in the community and hear about the incredible work that they're doing to make sure that no one goes, that we're keeping our families fed. Friday was the 2025 SUSE Women Leaders Brunch at Green River College. It's the 17th year that Green River's hosted this event, and it was just absolutely incredible. There were 16 young women that came from Central Asia, and there was about 6 or 7 women from the leadership community, and there was structured, unstructured networking, and these gals had to apply through the United States Embassy. It was a rigorous process, and just were so incredibly grateful to come here. And I wanted to share with all of you, each year they need host families to stay with for their 5-week programs. So next year we'll definitely look for that information, because they're just, it would be a treat to have any of these ladies be able to stay and learn more about the culture. And then lastly, I serve on the King County Children Youth Advisory Board, and we had our Youth Justice Subcommittee meeting last week. We worked through with our strategic planning consultant, making some recommendations around helping every young person who gets into the legal system. We're not calling it the justice system on this committee because it's not just always. And so we are calling it when a young person gets into the legal system, we want to ensure that there's some sort of policy that allows them to have an advocate by their side in addition to the public defender, because we know how thin they are spread. So it's similar to kind of how CASA works for children going through family crisis. This would be for youth to have that same caring advocate when they're going through legal crisis.
Thank you. Councilmember Ammer.
I start from July 4. No, I'm kidding. On July 7, we had the training here, which was the WCIA, stand for Washington City Insurance Authority, with Councilmember Tracy Taylor and Lisa. On July 8, we went to Sound Transient Coffee Town Hall, hosted by our council, King County Council, Pete, and we get to hear from the CEO, Dow Constantine. It was great. And later in the day, I attend as I'm in the board for Valley Regional Fire Authority, the meeting. July 13, I was invited to tech track opening for the sixth grader. It was great to see students excited about STEM and their summer learning adventure, and they get to hear from me from both sides as a working chemist and elected official. And Saturday, July 19, is my best event ever. It's happened every 2 years. The food bank fundraising to support their great work. Hopefully, when that will be happen in 2027, they will be where we will be remodeling our center, so we'll be there. It was a great event. That's what I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Baldwin.
Thank you, Mayor. I think my council members have echoed most of it, but I was able to get out and enjoy both the Auburn Food Bank Luau, to which there was much food, a lot of great prizes and things to be auctioned off and won, and good adventures there, and more Hawaiian shirts than I think I've seen in a long time. So kudos to those who dressed up, and kudos to those who donated. As well, I participated in the SUSE 2025 networking brunch. Just massively impressed with the caliber of young women that were able to come to our community and learn about our institutes here in the United States. I'm certain not only, as you said, were they selected by embassies, but I fully expect to see them on the roster being ambassadors perhaps in their future. So wonderful to meet them and share what we can as leaders within our own community. So that's all I've got. Thank you.
Thank you. A few things, I won't go over the items that have already been mentioned by the council, except to say that at the Sound Transit Coffee Town Hall that was hosted by Councilmember Pete von Reichbauer with comments from new CEO Dow Constantine that the Federal Way link extension and the three stations between Angle Lake and Federal Way will all be opening earlier than the reschedule had allowed for. So the goal is to have those open by the end of this year at the latest. And by the August Sound Transit Board meeting, we should have a date specific. So very excited. We pushed for the earlier opening because, as some of you may know, there was a delay after there was identified an area of liquefaction between one of the stations and Federal Way, and so that did cause a delay in the project, and it is going to be one of the longest spans on the Sound Transit line. So very excited by what that means for our community and for South King County and actually Pierce County as well, not having to go, excuse me, all the way to Angle Lake to be able to get on light rail. And at some point, there will be metro service from our transit station up to the new light rail station in Federal Way. So that will further enhance transit rider opportunities in the city of Auburn. On Wednesday the 9th, I did attend the King County Regional Transit Safety Task Force Solutions meeting. So there have been 3 meetings so far. The first one was to identify some of the issues, and this was all brought about by the tragic death of transit employee Sean Yim last year, who was killed while on duty. And Auburn has a unique opportunity to work with transit to ensure that not just our transit station and transit stops are secure, but that while people are riding on transit, they are safe as well. So it's not just on transit that we need to worry about, and it's not just at the stations, but it is a partnership across jurisdictions to ensure that individuals are safe when they are on our transit. Thursday night, the 10th, I attended the Green River Civil Air Patrol, the composite squadron, for an awards presentation for individuals in the Civil Air Patrol who had done some amazing things in the course of the last year. And also, the Civil Air Patrol has a plane that is hangared, is that the right word? Hangared, out at the Auburn Airport. So they were also there to help out on Auburn Airport Days on Saturday the 12th. And it is an asset that we should be very proud to have in our community. Let's see. Also, on Thursday the 17th, was proud to be involved in the NHRA press event that was held up at Muckleshoot Casino and Resort. This year, Muckleshoot Casino and Resort is the naming sponsor of the NHRA Nationals that are here out at Pacific Raceways. And there were some great times out at the track this weekend. As you know, it's been unusually hot for us. The racers don't necessarily do as well in that heat. And so coming here to have a little bit of overcast skies and the cooler temperatures, it was bound to happen. There were some track records and world records broken this weekend. And thank you to Jason Fiorito, Yunju, his wife, and the entire Fiorito family for their consistent and continued support of racing sports here. As Councilmember Pete Von Reichbauer says, in South King County, Pacific Raceways is our arena, is our sporting event location. And so to ensure that there is still a safe place for people to race their vehicles is to be commended. And thanks again to the Fiorito family. And since everything else has been discussed, is there any need for an executive or closed session this evening?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned.